The market bounces, then closes flat. Is the top in, or is it a Christmas miracle? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so before I jump into the analysis, I do want to say this is my last video of the year. I do take the week between Christmas and New Year's off, and Monday is the 23rd, so I'm just going to add that day in so I can have an uninterrupted break with my family during the holiday season, and I encourage all of you to do the same, as it is a great time to recharge. The market is usually very slow during that time, a lot of sideways chop. So step away from the computer and the market, enjoy your family, have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year, and after this video, I will see you next year. So as of the analysis, yesterday we talked about the fact that the market moved down and does still probably have a little bit more downside to go, depending on how exactly we get there. We're going to look at that on the charts. But the market bounced and then closed flat. So are we looking at the top being in, or will we see that Christmas miracle? I'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we jump into the charts, we are going to take a look at how our indicator did. And if you're new here, you haven't checked it out, we do have a custom-built Trading View indicator. You do have to have a Trading View account to get the indicator, and it does give you buy and sell alerts that are absolutely killing the market. Earlier this week, we went through NVIDIA, we went through Bitcoin, we went through Amazon and Netflix, and showed you on the weekly chart how the swing trade is absolutely crushing, and the day trades are doing well also. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart, and this is what we use for day trading. Now, I've done a lot of swing trading videos this week. You can check those out on my channel, where we went through those stocks I mentioned before. But this is a Trading View indicator. It's called IWJ Pivot Point Pro, okay? And you can see if I turn it off and on, you'll see the buy and sell signals go away. And so what we got here is on the left, you have a yellow area. That's the pre-market trading. On the right, you have a blue area. That's post-market trading. And in between, in the white, that's regular trading hours. And that's what we trade. We do use the pre-market and post-market to make sure the indicator has the right signals for you. But we only trade during regular trading hours. So that is something to keep in mind. You do need a Trading View account, and you do need real-time data on the ES and the NQ. And if you have all of that and you have the indicator, all you do is simply sit back and let it tell you when to buy and sell. And I think you'll be really excited with the results. I do give a 30-day money-back guarantee on this. We'll talk about that a little later, but let's look at the results for it today. So the market had a little bit of a buy, or had a buy signal here before the market, so we don't play that. Just so you know, this is not a actionable trade, but it did shoot higher right at the open. Came down, we got a buy signal right here, and this was a very annoying buy signal because we got in, the market shot up, we had our first profit target, it missed by 1 penny. Super annoying. Missed by 1 penny, they fell off after that, and the trade didn't end up working out. So we stopped on that one, no big deal. This one was a very small winner. You take 20% as your first take, we got that here, small winner there. And then you come down here to the pre-market low, and it absolutely tagged it, gave you a buy signal, and rocket ride higher. So this is all the way down here at 587.93. You get the buy signal. They took it all the way up to 591.42. So almost $4 straight up there on that win. Absolutely crushing trade. We killed it on that one. Then they brought it down a little bit, chopped, came back, tested VWAP, gave you a sell right off of VWAP into weakness. And you got that at 590. They wrote it directly down into 587. Another crushing winner here of $2 or $3 there, $2.50 straight down. Super easy trade. Absolutely collect and win. Chopped around here, spiked the pre-market low, gave you a buy signal right off the bottom. And down here at 587, they rode it all the way back up to 591 again. Another $3 rocket ride there, guys. And then once we get past 10 o'clock, I don't take trades because, one, I have a call at 10 o'clock that I do live in my room where I go through all the stocks and all the counts. And two, the market tends to get choppy in the afternoon sequence. Now, if you did trade the afternoon, you had this wonderful sell here, this wonderful buy here, this wonderful buy here. So that's up to you. I don't tend to trade after 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So just so you know, that's Pacific Standard Time. So 3 crushing trades today. Absolutely killed it in the room, killed it day trading. The indicator, guys, you got to have this. It makes it so simple. It's helping tons of traders, but I talk about it all the time. Check out the email I got today. I love seeing this. I love seeing people succeed. I get this stuff all the time. People are loving the indicator, as you can see on the screen, and I want you to have it because it's so simple and easy to use. You don't have to look at 100 charts. You don't have to look at 100 indicators and moving averages and volume profiles and all this different stuff and hope it all works out. It does it all for you. It's an algorithm based on price action. It's super awesome. Here's how you get it. There's a link down in the description. Click that link, and it'll take you over to the website. Once you're there, it should take you right to our indicators page, but under membership plans, we have trading view indicators and courses. It's $59 a month. One trade, guys, one of the swing trades especially, will pay for this thing for years. They absolutely kill. You can get a yearly subscription. You get 2 months off of that, so it's a little bit cheaper to do that. And down here, you can see what everybody's saying. There's so many people sending me stuff, telling me how much they love it, how it's changing their trading lives, how they're finally making money in the market. It's absolutely killing. Guys, I want you to have it. 30-day money-back guarantee. So come in here and get it. Use it for 30 days or just watch it for 30 days. You don't even have to trade it. You can paper trade it. You don't have anything to lose here. And if you say, hey, it's not for me after 30 days, shoot me an email and I'll refund your money. No questions asked. 30-day money-back guarantee. Come check it out, guys. I really want you to have it. Now, let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 4-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And one thing I want to clear up is I've had a couple of people on YouTube and other places tell me I'm too bullish, or why are you so bullish? The top is in, and la la la, and all of these hilarious things. I'm not bullish. I'm also not bearish. I am adaptable to the market, and that's what you need to be. Anyone who has a one-way view of the market is likely a noob, doesn't understand what they're talking about, and doesn't understand how the market works. I simply give you the key levels and the understanding of Elliott Wave Theory, which I explain more in depth in our courses and in my live room. So on these charts, I'm going to give you a two-way play, both down and up. And the reason is certain levels matter. So when we come to the downside, we're looking for key levels to hold or key levels to break. And when they do, we know what we're looking for next. That's a huge advantage, guys, and that's what we're looking for. So if you think I'm bullish or you think I'm bearish, you're wrong. I am simply adaptable to the market. One guy even said the market's trending down. How can you be bullish? I don't even understand how you could say the market is trending down. Here is the last high and the last low back in August. We've made a higher high, and until we make a lower low, the market is trending up. So in any case, in the shorter time frames, it's still trending up. We're above the 20-week moving average. There are so many reasons to think the market is still trending up at this time. Now, can the top be in? Absolutely. This can be a 5-wave count. If you look at it from the low in August, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, it is definitely possible that this is the top. However, I don't necessarily see it that way yet. I still think it needs one more high to be complete, and that's just my analysis. I will adjust my analysis when the market tells me to adjust my analysis. So as it stands right now, we're pulling back off of this wave 3, and because of all of the overlap in the beginning of this move, okay, we are looking at this as a diagonal structure, and because off of the October lows of 2022, we know that all of the waves in the bigger picture are a diagonal structure as well, so we're looking for ABC structures. So in this move up, okay, when we're looking for diagonals, we do want to see wave 4 get back into wave 1 territory. We have this blue box, which is our support. You also have heavy support right at the top of wave 1 right here, okay, and that would give you about the 5,800 area. I believe it's 5,797, and that's going to be big support. It's also basically the top of our wave 4 support here. We would let that come all the way down to 5,630 or so. This blue box would be what we would expect if the market's going to continue down. We would expect this area to hold if the market is bullish. So this is your key area. Below this, and all eyes will be on this 55.25 level. If they can hold above that level, there's still a chance they can take it higher, albeit lower. And if they break that level, it's very likely we're coming down to test the last low. And breaking that low is a very, very strong sign to the bulls that a major top is in place and we have a major downside coming. So simply understand that key levels matter, and you trade off of those key levels. If we see the market move down into this box, and we see a strong reaction here, we wait for a setup, and then we trade long. Simple as that. If we don't see a setup and they continue to move to the downside, then we look for a different setup for the downside. All we do is look for key levels and setups. Now, to get into the actual analysis, this does look like a wave 3 down yesterday, a bounce in wave 4. and we would look lower in wave 5 here below this low. That would likely, depending on how low they come, be an A wave. Then I could definitely see next week and through the New Year's, it's a holiday float type market. It's usually low volume. It's usually pretty choppy. I could definitely see a B wave up like this. At the start of the year, we could come down into this blue box and we'll see what happens there. If they hold support, then we would look for a reaction. We look for 6,300 overall. If they break support, then we're looking at 55.25. That is the next major support that must hold. Below that is a major, major warning to the bulls. So it's a very simple process. Where's the key level? What happens when it holds? Where's the setup? Trade the setup. Where's the key level? What happens when it breaks? Where's the setup? Trade the setup. Okay. So coming down, we're looking for a 4-5, and then this also could potentially make a 4-5 and then just do this. It doesn't have to come all the way down to the blue box. That's just a standard level of retracement for that wave 4. If they come down and make a low and spike it, and then they start back higher and they rip it back through this 6091 area, 6091 is going to be your key level to the upside, then we're very likely on our way to 6,300. If they come back up and hold under 6091 and come back down and break whatever low this is, then we'll see what happens in this box. So 6091 is your key level to the upside for the bulls. They have to get through that to be bullish to 6,300. And to the downside, this blue box is going to be your key level. And it's a pretty wide range because you have a pretty big landing area down here between 1 and 2 where that wave 4 can land. So we're looking at diagonals. That's why 4 is in one territory. That's how those operate. We're looking for a pullback into that blue box. Should they get there, we'll look for a reaction. If that reaction can take out whatever key level is next, that'll depend on how far they pull down and what the fibs are, then we'll look bullish. But any break directly over 6091 is considered bullish. Over on the NASDAQ, now the NASDAQ does have its upper support still intact. Although it did break down at a higher percentage than the ES, it was further away from this most recent low, and it is coming into wave 1 territory, which you would expect of a diagonal. So if they're able to hold this blue box right here, which they tagged yesterday, they tagged the top of it, they bounced, and this does look like a potential wave 5 into that blue box. So just like on the ES, we're looking for that wave 3 down, that wave 4 up, that wave 5 down, and then we're looking for a reaction. And wherever this low is, should they push down, let's just say they push down a little further, should they push back through 21,170, then we're looking, or 22,170, excuse me, 22,170, then we're looking directly towards this 23,000 plus area. If they come up and hold under that and start back down aggressively, and this is not going to be, this should be an impulsive move, okay, then we're looking at the fact that they're going to make a B wave and come down and make a bigger, deeper move, and at that point we have some other support levels below that. But ultimately the August lows are important on both charts. They need to hold those lows. If they can hold the August lows, then there is still bullish behavior to be had, and there's still higher prices to be seen. A one-day drop of 3% is a big drop, but it's certainly not the end of the world, and it's certainly not a guarantee that the top is in. Now, here is the thing. If the top is in, it is the top of a major ending diagonal and will likely sell very quickly. It will likely slice through a lot of support levels, and this does have a little bit of the makings of the start of that. But what you do need to see is follow through. You need to see them continue to break down through these support levels and ultimately break that August low, and then we could be in for a major move down that the markets will be a little bit shocked by when that comes. Now, again, are we there yet? Depends on when we break support. As long as they hold this blue box, bullish to 23,000. Below that, they have some more support levels. This one right here being a major one at 20,344, and also down here at about 20,141. So again, in our blue box reaction, we look bullish to 23,000 if they can get especially over 22,169. Through the blue box, and the bulls have a little bit more of an issue. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans that both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it. Interact with the team, interact with PT and I, and make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. You can literally just come in there, sit for a week, watch, learn, and listen. Never trade, never spend a penny, and decide if it's for you. If it is, great, stay with us and we'll have an awesome time. If it's not, no big deal. You move on. You have nothing to lose by checking us out. Now, we also have our educational material. We have our Elliott Wave 4 Beginners Online course, our Advanced Elliott Wave course. These two courses are helping traders understand these unbelievable markets, where there are big moves, how they're working, what the key levels are, and make sense of the irrational moves that market makes. Markets are emotional, which is why they make you emotional, and they're driven by emotion. And Elliott understood this. In the advanced course, we go through these complex patterns. We start with the fib levels, the diagonals, the double and triple threes, the flats, the triangles, and how to trade Elliott Wave. This helps you find key levels and then understand what the setups are. This is super valuable to understanding trading and making money in the market using key levels. Now, as you can see on the screen, our traders are loving this, and we are having a lot of success teaching people this in bite-sized chunks. But if you're getting brand new to Elliott Wave or you're just getting started, we have our Elliott Wave 4 Beginners Online course, and this course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It can be very confusing when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up, and Elliott knew that the news cycles didn't matter long ago. He knew what mattered was key levels, how to find them. He knew what happened when they broke. He knew what happened when they held. And this is a huge advantage over the market. This course is 25 videos where we go through your introduction to Elliott Wave Theory, which includes your mindset, the KISS method, and why this works. The chart setup and tools, which shows you all the tools you can use with Elliott Wave Theory, how to use them and why. And the Elliott Wave 4 Beginners area, which goes through each of the waves, how to find the key levels, the corrective zigzag patterns, the pullbacks, the pivots, the corrective depth theory, everything you need to know to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the cool thing is, if you want to get these two courses, at the same time, you can get them at a discount, $37 off, by getting our Elliott Wave bundle. Or if you want them for free, check out one of our monthly rooms, because they are included in these prices. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. We do an hour-long midday video where we go through all of the charts, all of the counts, tell you what the key levels are, tell you what we're looking for. Any chart that you have a question about, we go over. That alone to me is worth the price of admission. You also get all of that training material. You get the advanced and beginners Elliott Wave courses for free. All of that's included. And we trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing in day trade, so we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you're looking for all of that and more, such as futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room, because in there you get all of the stuff in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, futures trading, income trading that absolutely kills the market, guys. It's a really cool method he uses. And then he has a very specific reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price. It gets you big multiples on your money. How he structures that trade is so unique, and it's so the reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, our key takeaways for today. We are looking for a fifth wave down and then see what kind of reaction we get. Anything over 6091 is considered bullish to 6300. We would look for continuation into this blue box. As long as the bulls can hold this blue box, we would still be looking to 6300 directly. Below this, and again, all eyes are on 5525. If the top is in, we would look for the market to cut through these levels pretty quickly without giant bounces. Over on the NASDAQ. On the NASDAQ, same type of deal. We're looking at holding the blue box here for wave 4 all the way down to the 21,000 basically level, 21,038. If they break through that, they need to hold this wave 2 low at 20,985. And through that, we have a level down here back over 22,170, and we're looking at 23,000 plus more directly. Guys, have a wonderful holiday season. Have a wonderful new year. Be safe, be careful, spend time with your family. Protect your assets, and I'll talk to you next year.